Well, there you go, friends. Hi, Doc South with you, and time for just a quick sip. Excuse me. Good old coffee. Yeah, I know. Ain't it the best? The thing I don't get, I again, I work in a supermarket, but any supermarket you go to, and of course, what? There's supermarkets everywhere you look. Not just my company, the company I work for. My company. No, it's not my company. I work there. Yeah, and but there's supermarkets all over the place, all over the world, and every one of them's got a coffee section that's at least from floor to top shelf, and oh gosh, at least 20 feet, maybe more, and it's filled with all different kinds of coffee, from instant to percolating coffee to, well, you name it, all sort of coffee pods, all different kinds of flavors. And one day, I don't know, I was just walking past the coffee section. In fact, I was heading for the coffee machine at work. And I got to thinking, my God, where does all this coffee come from? You see on the commercials, you see some guy with a burro, a little donkey or something. He's climbing up he's leaving his village to go with a couple of bags, and he's going to go pick coffee up on the mountain. That can't be how it's. They've got to have some other way they're doing it. It can't be a guy in his burrow doing it all. Maybe here and there, but I mean, somehow there's got to be machines just knocking there's got to be square miles of coffee plants all over those mountains, right? Even if they're on the mountains. I mean, it. I don't think I've ever actually. I've got to look on YouTube and see if there's a doggone video that shows what a coffee plantation is really like. 80 miles one direction and 120 the other, and it's all wall to wall coffee plants and tractors picking coffee and stuff, done by computers now. And it's, I don't know, it just doesn't. Potato chips is another thing. I mean, at least I've been in a potato chip factory, and they have they're slicing potatoes, peeling them, and slicing them and frying them up before you can whistle Dixie. The first two bars of Dixie are the potato goes from potato to bag. They even now, it used to be they had like when the potato chips came out of the cooker, they actually had like conveyor belts, and there'd be ladies from the town who would look for the burnt ones, and they'd pick them, and pick them off the conveyor belt. Now and then one might slip through, but it was pretty rare. Now I think they do it with computers and air jets. So I'm assuming coffee must be done in a very modern way nowadays, because there's just too much coffee out there. Not just in the supermarket, but in the restaurants and all the ships at sea and airlines, and oh my God, we've got to almost consume. Whew, I I just can't imagine. I mean, I know not everyone likes coffee, but most everybody does. At least one cup in the morning. I like it all day long. It's basically I drink coffee and then now and then I have a water, and that's about now and then some juice. But doggone, whew. I know, and it's just fascinating. I know coffee's. My grandma. I come from a long line of coffee lovers. My grandma, out in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Oh gosh, I think this would have had to be, I guess, back in the '60s. I think she realized that she was sore because a tin of coffee was going up to a quarter a tin. Yeah, a quarter about it was going. Well, that was a lot of money as far as grandma was concerned. Going up to a quarter a tin. When will this stop? Next thing you know, it'll be 28 cents a tin. God love it. From what I understand, she went out and bought a pallet of coffee. And then she didn't have to buy coffee again for the rest of her life. It was all vacuum sealed. It was fine. I think when she passed away, there was still half a pallet down in the basement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, but again, it's I sure like if anyone knows if you can send a video my way as to how coffee's really knocked out. Uh, I'd love to see it. There's got to be just square miles of coffee, and I can't imagine it's all on mountaintops. Would it be? I would think that you'd think they'd level the mountain somehow and put up more trees. It just all that up and down, up and down. Phew, never get enough for us folks up here in the good old USA. Oh God, what good stuff coffee though, isn't it? Oh man. Well, keep it coming. That's all I can say. Yes. Okay. Well, look, I think a good Lord's Prayer moment. Let's remember all the coffee, all the people involved with bringing that wonderful nectar to us, the the nectar of the coffee bean. Yes. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Old Alexa Hente South here saying, see you later, down the hatch. Cool. Okay, I'll see you later, friends. Thank you. God bless.